Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're on video 19. So today guys, I'm going to give you 10 rules that I use to keep a healthier head of hair. Rule number 1 guys is once a month clarify your scalp. Clarifying your scalp make a big difference. You may not think it does, but if you clarify your scalp, you will notice that you have to use your shampoo a lot less often, you keep a cleaner scalp, and you get better hair growth. Rule number 2 guys, always deep condition with indirect heat. So if you guys notice on my channel, I'm showing you my steamer, my heat cap a lot because I use them. I use them constantly because deep conditioning is great, but adding in that indirect heat is just magic guys, because your hair come out so soft. It takes a lot less time. Usually I'm deep conditioning for 20 minutes to about 45 minutes, no longer than that, and you're left with much softer hair. I never miss using that indirect heat guys. Rule number 3 guys, use low manipulation style to avoid touching your hair. It's fun to do your natural hair sometimes, but other times we may forget that if we are always bothering our hair, like my hair, my fine 4C hair, it's going to just break because it needs you to not manipulate it as much. It needs to be left alone for a little bit. So try to leave your hair alone. Even if you have to go to work, do a style that you can keep it in for 3 days or more, or do something that's easy, that's not going to involve you detangling, brushing, doing all that extra stuff to your hair. Rule number 4 guys is protective style those strands. Protect your hair, protect your length, protect your ends with a protective style guys, because once you leave your hair alone for a few weeks, you notice that it's much healthier because it's not only hidden, you have been moisturizing it under that protective style, so your hair is being protected, you're feeding it the right nutrients inside and out, moisturizing it. It just loves that. Rule number 5 guys, if your hair is out, moisturize and seal daily, every other day, or every 3 days. Whatever your hair needs, figure out how many times you need to moisturize your hair a week when it's out. Moisturize those strands because you want to make sure that you're keeping moisture in your hair to not only help it grow but retain that length. And also guys, if you are not moisturizing the new growth versus the old hair, those old strands are going to get weaker and they're going to break off, they're going to tangle because they need a little bit more moisture. So make sure you are moisturizing your hair when it needs it. Rule number 6 guys, do your treatment, whether it's protein or strength treatment. I do both because my hair needs them. If you guys notice masks like my egg mask and my cholesterol mask, also my henna treatment, I make sure I do them now, and I do see a big difference because my hair needs that strength and that protein to survive. Now if you have hair that doesn't like one of those masks, again guys, make sure you figure out what your hair needs and get that treatment in there. Now rule number 7 is to tame down the heat you use guys. Don't use as much heat. Use a blow dryer on lower heat. Don't use your flat iron tool as much as you would. Give your hair a break from heat because it will fry your hair if you're using that heat too much on it. I can remember guys when I was younger, they used to use that hot comb in my hair. Not only that thing burned, but it would burn my hair as well. And when I used to get a perm, because I didn't get it as often, I would use a flat iron in my hair, and I noticed the ends wouldn't be as healthy. So definitely recommend that you guys don't use heat as much on your hair if you do use heat on your natural hair. Rule number 8 guys is something all of us should be doing, is wrapping our hair with a satin scarf or using a satin bonnet and getting that satin pillowcase. As I told you guys, I have all of that. I use them because sometimes that cap may come off and your head is rubbing on the pillow, so you want to make sure you get that satin pillowcase as well. Rule number 9 guys is to do a cold rinse for your hair. Do a cold rinse even if your tea that's cold or just the water you're using cold, because that helps to seal your cuticles, because you want your cuticles to lay flat unless you need them open so the moisture doesn't escape guys. And finally rule number 10 guys, trim when needed. When I first went natural guys, I used to trim my hair. If I didn't like it, I trimmed it, and I noticed I wasn't getting any length at all. Yes, because I was cutting it off. So trim your hair when it needs to be trimmed. If you're getting a lot more tangles than usual, trim that. If your hair is not looking the best, trim it, but trim as needed so you can retain length and actually see healthy, stronger hair growth. If you have any more rules, please comment down below and let us know and share with us. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already guys, of course subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, go over and watch my last video guys.